like to welcome you all again this afternoon. Thank everybody for coming out for National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day 2009. Would like to certainly congratulate the Pittsburgh AIDS Task Force on this most meaningful day of awareness. Acknowledge Ms. Kathy Boyle, the Executive Director of Pittsburgh AIDS Task Force, and also to acknowledge my friend Dr. Julian Desalu, who is very compassionate and impassioned about this epidemic that has so blighted the African American population. I also would like to congratulate them and thank them on bringing God into this session. Amen? Because that's what it's all about. I too find the film that we have just viewed very startling. Want to say Mrs. Barbara Mann and I were sitting there in shock when one of the pastors, T.D. Jakes, said there are no scriptures in the Bible on AIDS. What is it coming to? What is it coming to? There are so many scriptures on sex. It doesn't spell out AIDS per se in the Bible, but if you certainly read the book of Leviticus and all of the diseases and all that sort of thing, and the scriptures on illegal sex and fornication and adultery all the way to Revelation. My God, what is it coming to when a noted pastor like that would say such a thing and they have millions of followers? Oh, pastors and preachers, we got to step to the pulpit with the truth. Amen? Amen. Amen. Got to step up to the plate and tell it like it is. Paul said, preach the word in season or out, whether they want to hear it or whether they don't. Let's not compromise this thing. This is an epidemic that's taking out our African American population, including our young people. It's out of control, and we need to do something to squash it and take control over this disease. Amen? Amen. Good afternoon, panel. I'm going to get off of this pulpit. I had to say that, though. I would not have been able to sleep tonight. Amen. I want to take the opportunity to introduce our panel, as I find my whole program here. I just had it. Somebody loan me their program. We are very pleased to have a dynamic number on our panel that certainly is capable of answering questions and commenting on anything here today. Thank you very much. I want to thank Reverend Dr. Marla Johnson for coming at the last moment. She is from Rodman Street Missionary Baptist Church in Roth Ministry. Dr. Johnson, would you make yourself known? And I hope I'm going to pronounce this right. Please tell me if I don't. I probably won't. Kafri Abif. I was close. And he is the program assistant for promoting responsible fatherhood at Primary Care Health Services and the community educator for One Life. Kafri formerly served on the New Jersey HIV Prevention Community Planning Group. He's been thriving with HIV for 20 years and is a father of 2 teenage boys. Kafri received a master's degree in library and information sciences from the University of Pittsburgh and was a former manager of children's services at the Brooklyn Public Library in New York. Mr. Abif is pursuing a career in publishing with several early professional efforts already in circulation. Mr. Kafri Abif. Lisa Dukes, yes, give him a hand. Lisa Dukes has been influential in the field of social services for the past 10 years, most recently as part of the prevention staff at PATF. Lisa conducts groups with African American women focusing on relationships, self-esteem, and their impact on the transmission of HIV and STDs. Currently, she conducts intensive, effective behavioral interventions throughout Allegheny County and at the Allegheny County Jail. Lisa was born and raised in the Hill District and is the proud mother of 2 sons and 2 daughters. She attended the Community College of Allegheny County and has recently completed the AIDS Alliance Consumer Leadership Corps training. Ms. Lisa Dukes, would you make yourself known? She's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she's dynamite anyhow. Reverend Brenda Gregg has 30 years of healthcare experience as a senior administrator at Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. At Children's, she directed the community outreach and community health services for the hospital, as well as the community education department. Reverend Gregg oversees the outreach to Kusumi Pandaperi Health Clinic located outside of Kenya, East Africa, and has served as pastor of 3 churches in the 3rd District for a total of 17 years. She is the founder of Greater Allen Christian School and is soon to celebrate 25 years in the gospel ministry. Reverend Gregg currently serves on a number of boards of directors, including as vice president for program and board development at the Pittsburgh AIDS Task Force. Reverend Brenda Gregg. Our next panelist, Diana Harrington, RN, is the Part D family nurse and HIV counselor and testing coordinator at the Pittsburgh AIDS Center for Treatment at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. She coordinates care for pregnant women, infants, and children that are HIV positive. She is a member of a variety of professional societies, including Pittsburgh Black Nurses in Action, National Association of Nurses in AIDS Care, Department of Health Community Planning Group, and Southwestern Pennsylvania AIDS Planning Coalition. Diana Harrington, please give her a hand. Dr. Martin Seltman is a family physician who has been practicing at Metro Family Practice, a community health center in Wilkinsburg, since 1986. Dr. Seltman became medical director in November of 2008. He was a full-time faculty member of the Forbes Family Practice Residency Program from 1986 until November 2008, where he was residency program director and chair of the Family Medicine Department of West Penn Hospital. Dr. Seltman has been providing care to HIV-positive individuals since 1986, working closely with PERSAD Center since his residency in the 1970s and serving on its board for 15 years, including 2 years as board president. He's particularly interested in collaborating with community agencies and churches and finding ways that Metro can best meet the needs of people living in Wilkinsburg and the East End of Pittsburgh. Dr. Seltman is a native Pittsburgher, achieving his Bachelor of Science degree in botany from the University of Michigan and his MD from the Medical College of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. After doing a family practice residency at Shadyside Hospital, he served for 1 year in the Indian Health Service in Sells, Arizona, before returning to Pittsburgh to work at Penn Group Health Plan and as an instructor at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine in 1985. He is married and has 2 adult children. Dr. Martin Seltman. Reverend David R. Sutton. In 2001, Pastor Sutton established a Remnant of People Ministries, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit ministry incorporated in Maseru, Lesotho. This ministry currently has an orphanage and a sex worker relief farm in Maseru. The goals of a remnant are educate the population about HIV/AIDS, bring physical, emotional, and spiritual wholeness to the infected child, provide love through action, educate sex workers in understanding the importance of changing risky behaviors to decrease STD and HIV transmission, and let them know that Jesus is more than able to change their lives and give them hope. He has established a church in Lesotho working with incarcerated male and female prisoners in partnership with Lesotho Maseru Correctional Services. Pastor Sutton will be opening up a new relief program to deal with HIV/AIDS in Vietnam later this year. He's also a Pennsylvania Associate Licensed Addiction Counselor.